does your family feel about you? Now, this is going to be your immediate family members, siblings, parents, aunts, uncles, grandparents. They see you as someone who is planting seeds. They feel like everything that you put your mind to, you accomplish in some way, shape, form, or fashion. They also feel like you managed to heal your inner child, which a lot of your family members have not done. They feel like they feel some sort of guilt, or they feel like they've sabotaged you in some way. Your family feels like you may be the generational curse breaker, or you're the person out of everyone that seems to be taking on a different path. They also feel like you're a very passionate person and that you attract people that just have a lot of chemistry towards you. They also feel like you may have a lot of lovers or friends with benefit situations. It's not your fault that, your energy is so attractive, but they also feel like either they're avoiding you or that you avoid situations with them, but really you just avoid conflict or drama. They also feel like you're the type of person that's going to get your happily ever after. Regardless of where you are right now, things can change overnight. And in your family's eyes, they feel like you're the person that's going to get what they desire at the end of the day, regardless of whatever journey you may be on. Your family also sees you as someone who brings harmony within the connections or relationships. You may be the peacekeeper. You may be the person that's like neutral. They also watch you from a distance. Some of them watch you with a slight level of jealousy. Others of them feel like you may be under a lot of stress, or you may be the person that doesn't get enough sleep, or you just always have a lot going on and it's hard for you to kind of keep your energy maintained or balanced. But in your family's eyes, you're the secret, or you're the key that's going to get them to financial abundance, or you're the one that's going to pave the way for the rest of the family members. It's like you are essentially leading the way and they follow suit. They feel like you're the boldest one out of all the family, but at the same time, they also feel like they've betrayed you in some way. Your family feels like you've either ended things with them, or that you turned your back on certain family members because of the fact that you gave them chance after chance and they just kept turning their back on you or betraying you, speaking ill behind your back. Your family feels like you're the type of person that takes risks. This is not risk without calculating how far it's going to get you. They just feel like you're the one that really has no fear, or you're the one that's most willing to take new opportunities and make new ventures, unlike everyone else that may be conditioned or maybe a bit stuck. Your family judges you a lot. Some of you, they may have even judged your relationships or your connections, but they feel like you're also in the judge seat, where you have all this knowledge and wisdom about them and you judge them from a distance. Like, they feel like your family feels like they don't really know how you feel about them because you keep it within, or you never really disclose how you truly feel. But your family also feels like they've caused you stress, whether it's mental stress, mental anguish, sleepless nights, and they feel like they've gotten repercussions every time they've done that to you. There's been some supernatural events that would happen that would lead them to believe that you're really not the person to mess with, and that they're better off being on your side than trying to work against you. Your family also feels like at times you're delinquent. I mean, this is just an opinion. They feel like you could be very cold or sarcastic or very blunt with them, but it's because of the fact that you don't like to play mind games. You're very straightforward, and they feel like at times you could be defensive, or that you may have even had learning difficulties as a child, but they also feel like you could be a hoarder, or you just are selfish. Some family members feel like you're selfish and you don't give them what it is that they desire, which is money, assets. But I mean, you have every right to hold on to everything that you worked for. It's like these people have a sense of entitlement when it comes to you, when the whole time they tend to be very dishonest. They tend to like create illusions around you. Your family feels like they're better off working with you than working against you, because even as a child, you showed signs of being different from everyone else. Most of the time, your family thinks about you, or their energy is mostly in the mental state. They also feel like you set good intentions, or that your intention really matters when it comes to them. And you have some sort of magic of nature. So either they know that you have esoteric abilities, or they feel like every time you're outside or you're in nature, you just seem to regenerate, or you seem to like gain more energy. So your family feels like you should be outside more, or that it would just be beneficial to you. But with the unconditional love, at the same time, even though your family may have all these things to critique about you, they still know at the end of the day that you did show them unconditional love, or that you do show them unconditional love. And this is something that they may have taken for granted, because like I said, some of you aren't even speaking to certain family members, and they see it as if a nail in the coffin has been created. They see it as a level of betrayal that happened. So some of the family members are fully aware that they caused nothing but issues and problems in your life, and it was intentional. That's why they're feeling all this guilt about sabotaging, while you have others who are rooting for you because they feel like if you can do it, then they can do it as well. And they feel like you are deserving of this happily ever after, but that's not going to be for every single family member. Some of them don't have good intentions. They just want to use you as like a cash cow or a mule, but you'll know which ones those are. How do